This is a presentation on some of the applications of the Bamboo Create tablet. Using the tablet you can draw, but also navigate as with the mouse and type as with the keyboard. Everything you'll see in this presentation was done using the tablet. You can use the tablet in Outlook. To create a handwritten signature for your emails, you would just open a new email, and then on Message tab in Ink, you would click Start Inking. You'll have a pen. You just write your name then, and then you would select your name. You're going to copy it, go to Message again, and then click on Signature, then Signatures, and make a new one, and then you paste in the Edit Signature window. It will be in there. It's that easy. You can just go to what email you want, and when you want it, you just go to the Message tab under that signature, then click on the one you had saved, and it will be automatically in your email. This would be good to, you don't have to write it once then, or you could also use it when the tablet's not hooked up. Unfortunately, Signatures hasn't been able to be used with the web application that Blackhawk uses, because it's just a basic application. However, if you're using just Outlook and the Microsoft Suite, then it works just fine. In order to use the signatures in the web app, you would have to save the signature as an image file. You can also use the tablet in Word. And then on the Pens tab, you have a highlighter and a pen, or you can just underline and circle. You can also edit text, highlighting it. You can drag it. You can change the order that they're in. And you can also cross out and just annotate. You can change the thickness of the pen on the ribbon tab, so it can be thick like that, but also because the tablet itself is very sensitive to the pen or the stylus, all you have to do to adjust the thickness to what you want is just like use a light touch on the tab, or you can use thick, to make it thicker. So you can do that as well. And there also is an eraser, so you can just get rid of anything that you didn't want, and it just goes away. You can also use the tablet in Excel. In Excel, you can do all the stuff you can do in Word. It would be on Ink Tools and the Pens ribbon. You can just cross out and circle, and then erase. You can also do like checklists, in so you can have a visual of what all you've accomplished. Just as you can with comments, you can decide if you want to hide the ink that you have on your spreadsheet. It will still be saved, but you can decide if you want it visible at all times or not. Most useful for the tablet is in PowerPoint. PowerPoint has a lot more applications than Word or Excel for the tablet. First of all, they have it convert to shapes. If you have that selected, you can just draw a shape and it will automatically turn into a perfect shape. You can also draw connectors, and you can make arrows, and they'll become uniform like that. But also there's lasso select, which you just take a large amount of text that you have made, and then you can select to do anything you want with it. One example of that would be copy ink as text, which is on the right click menu. What that does is once you copy it as text, your handwriting, you can then paste the text and it will show up having read your handwriting, and we'll put it in for you. You can also use the tablet in presentation mode. It will show up on here. You have to go to the right click menu, and then you have pen and highlighter, and you can change your ink color, and you have erasers. You can continue to annotate, but in presentation mode so that others can see it, and you just go to the next slide. Your pen will still be on the slides. However, some computers have a problem where the pen doesn't stay on when you go from slide to slide. If you have that problem, you can contact the Teaching and Learning Center for help, but on this computer it hasn't done that because a program has been installed called Pointer Keeper, which keeps the pen on when you go from slide to slide. When you are done with your slides, push escape to get out of the presentation, and it will prompt you to either keep or discard your annotations. It depends on if you wanted to keep them or not. You see, if you don't keep them, then your slides will go back to the way they were before you got into the presentation. You can also annotate on pictures as you would with text. If you wanted to point something out, like a detail. It could help with clarifying things in illustrations. So that would work just like that. So that is basically going over how you use a tablet with Microsoft Suite. It's relatively easy to learn how to use. It just takes a little while to get used to it, but after that it's simple and can be very helpful.